Folks, we had a scoop not so long ago on the Pro Channel, and it looks like that scoop is coming true. You can go look it up. You can go look at the history of the Pro Channel, and you'll find this when we first talked about it before anybody else was out there doing this. Spider-Man Brand New Day plot leak suggests that Spider-Man teams up with Jean Grey while on the run from X-Men villain. Culture, do you remember the story that we scooped and Jonas was all poo-poo about it? He said, I don't want Sadie to be the next Jean Grey. Who cares about that? She's a stranger. You remember that story?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's here. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. A new Spider-Man Brand New Day plot leak is making the rounds online, and if the rumored details are accurate, the Marvel Cinematic Universe's next Spider-Man installment could introduce mutants into the franchise in a major way. The reported story development centers on Peter Parker teaming up with a young Jean Grey while being hunted by the government organization Damage Control, or if it's in France, Damage Control. While none of the details have been confirmed by Marvel Studios or Sony, the rumors sparked significant discussions among fans about what the fourth Spider-Man film might look like following the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. According to industry scooper My Time to Shine, Sadie Sink's character, who is widely rumored to be Jean Grey from the X-Men, becomes the focal point of the film's central conflict. Here's what it says. Sadie is kidnapped by Damage Control, and they torture her, and Spider-Man saves her. And the guy from Severance with the mustache is chasing her. I hope it's not the guy from Deliverance. That's a different kind of thing that's going to happen. The reported Spider-Man Brand New Day plot leaks claims that Jean Grey is captured by the government agency Damage Control, which has already been established in the MCU as an organization tasked with handling superpowered threats. If the rumored storyline, Spider-Man ultimately rescues her from captivity, the two then spend a large portion of the film on the run together with an X-Men villain aggressively pursuing them. This would indicate that we're getting new X-Men into the MCU. Sony's part of it, blah, blah, blah. But here's the deal, guys and girls. Disney can't use X-Men in Disney World. This is going to benefit Universal Studios, and Universal is already getting benefited by the Mario movie. So if we've got Spider-Man coming out with Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, what's that do? Hey, everybody, let's go to Islands of Adventure. They got Jean Grey. They got Spider-Man. Let's go ride the rides. Let's go meet the characters. So this is great for Universal, actually. But another scoop seems to have come true, and we're getting closer and closer to this. Guys, what do you think first about the casting? Tom Holland and Sadie Sink, Spider-Man Jean Grey. And what do you think about, well, I also think this starts leading us towards the path of Tom Holland teamed up with Hugh Jackman and Spider-Man Wolverine. And what does it do for Universal that they're the ones who are sitting on these characters for theme park rides?
I mean, they also have the Hulk, which I believe the Hulk is going to be in this movie as well. I don't
know. Mark Ruffalo's acting like he's not. I don't know.
I don't know.
The Hulk is plenty popular, whether or not he's in a movie or not.
I still wish, and I know they could do this. They could switch to the last moment. If the leaks are coming out that Sadie Sink is going to be the new Jean Grey, I still would love it if last minute we found out that she wasn't Jean Grey, that she was actually Firestar, which if you ever watched the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friend in the 1980s, that was that Saturday morning cartoon with Iceman, Firestar, and Peter Parker. Didn't they all like live in an apartment together? Were they like roommates or something? I can't remember, but
it was like Friends, but with superheroes.
Yeah, because they had it was back in the day where they would show like, oh, their sink is actually changing into a computer wall when it would turn around, and funny stuff like that.
Ron, when was the last time you went to Islands of Adventure into Marvel Superhero Island?
Oh, not long ago.
Okay.
The last month or so.
Did you notice that the meet and greet for Captain America is the original one that we were talking about? I forget his name. He's based off of
Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, they brought him back, and that I thought that was great.
It has to be. I think it has to be Steve Rogers at Islands of Adventure because they can't change out which characters they use as part of the contract. But
they can have they can have Falcon, but they can't have what they did with Anthony Mackie, because that's a Disney original.
Right. I got to ask a question before we move forward. Was Damage Control revealed on one of the terrible Marvel Disney minus TV shows?
No, Damage Control was introduced in Spider-Man Homecoming. It was an organization that was the U.S. government and Tony Stark came together. And
in a Sony film, we got Damage Control.
Yeah, it's really weird because they morphed into cleaning up the destruction of New York into now we're hunting superheroes. It's really weird. It's not the same.
So, do you think anybody remembers any of that?
If you're not paying, like, The only reason I know right now is I've been rewatching the Infinity Saga, because a lot of those movies were actually really good. But, I'm like, the golden age of Marvel was the Infinity Saga. It's been downhill ever since. But yeah, even the way they're using damage control, which they've used a lot of it, I believe, Ms. Marvel. I don't think people are paying attention. So it's going to be kind of a little bit strange to see them. I think they might have appeared. Did they appear in the last Spider-Man movie too? I think they might have.
I just feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, what is this?
Well, I think everybody's going to be lost on Doomsday, because I don't think anything in Doomsday is going to make any sense. And they're trying to bring back nostalgia. I don't think any of this makes any sense unless whatever they do with Doomsday and Secret Wars coming up, they need to kind of destroy everything that they put together.
Isn't Sadie Sink in Doomsday? I think she is. I think she's cast. So here's the deal. If Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, and she's introduced in this Spider-Man movie that leads into Doomsday, and if the Avengers movies are 3 films, I think that what we're going to get as part of these 3 films is that the X-Men are trying to find the other Jean Grey that exists in the multiverse, that's Sadie Sink, and keep her away from Doctor Doom. And who is it? Who finds her? Spider-Man. Now, all that is theory crafting. I think that's where they're probably going to go with it. But here's the bottom line. If they do that, even if it's not the biggest success in the world of the movies, it will be a huge driver for attendance yet again to Universal Studios in 2026. And what an amazing thing that essentially Disney buying Fox, which was to buy the X-Men, paid for what, Culture? What did that pay for?
Oh, Epic Universe. Yeah.
People don't know that. Yeah. Purchasing the X-Men was what paid for Universal Studios to get Epic Universe. And now Universal Studios is still getting all the benefits of the X-Men without having to make the things. What an amazing turn of events. What an amazing turn of events.
Wow. I would agree. And the coolest part of it is Islands of Adventure. Like, if you're a little kid, you don't really know the difference between where you're seeing your character. So you don't technically know the difference between the MCU Spider-Man or the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon or whatever. You're 5, you're 6. I want to go see Spider-Man. I remember being a little kid, man. When I was a little kid, the superheroes weren't available in theme parks yet. So being able to go see Spider-Man and meet him, God, I had a friend that was actually an official Marvel Spider-Man. Like, this was a position you could get by writing Marvel. Marvel gave him the costume. He was able to go and get paid to be Spider-Man at different events. So when my oldest son, who is now in his 20s, was 5 years old, I got this friend of mine. I'm like, hey, would you mind coming to his preschool? And he showed up at my kid's pre-K class. And I'm like, hey, and of course, my son, hey, my dad is friends with Spider-Man. And I was able to bring this kid in and do a meet and greet. I mean, the kids went nuts. I mean, Spider-Man is just that character that everybody wants to meet and greet. So, yeah, Spider-Man is going to make Universal Studios more popular.
Well, thank goodness, MJ, they don't have Pokemon, because if they had Pokemon... Oh, wait a minute.
They're getting ready to do that.
Yeah.
What?
I'm so sad about that, because I love the Poseidon area. I grew up going there with my dad, so it's like a little bittersweet to say goodbye. But I love Pokemon because I grew up loving Pokemon. But that whole area with the guys, help me out. What's it called again, Ron? With his hand sticking out. And,
you talking about Poseidon's Adventure?
Yeah, like that whole area there is so cute. I love it so much.
Are we gonna lose America's best theme park restaurant 8 years running?
I don't know about America's best theme park restaurant.
Mythos.
Maybe
Listen.
like 15 years ago it was like everything, but now it's just average.
Culture.
Someday-
Whoa, Culture. They can just rename it. Instead of Mythos, keep the same menu, keep the quality, but it's Mr. Mimes.
See, someday I want to make an epic tweet that becomes a banner at Universal for a decade. That's my goal in life.
Well,
I have small
they're going to
goals.
have They're going to have lots of fun for a decade if Disney goes with Spider-Man and Jean Grey and the other X-Men, because it's going to benefit Epic Universe even more, and Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, all of them. It's a plethora of fun over at Universal Studios Orlando. Go, go, go.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.